Greetings, everybody. BJ Weller back with you for another wonderful Friday afternoon, evening, whatever the case may be, for you. Here, Island Warfare Kingdoms, Stronghold Kingdoms, Island Warfare Mayhem, Stronghold Kingdoms. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say here. All good stuff there. I see Taz is here. Peekaboo, I see you. Yes, yay, we're here, we're live. Finally able to get another stream in this week. Oh, joy and rapture. Fun. So what we got for you today? Well, we got some I got a couple of exciting announcements here. And thank you for the host there, Taz. Not specifically Stronghold Kingdoms related, but Extra Life related, since we do I play Stronghold Kingdoms every Friday afternoon here for around between 3:30 and 4 p.m. Eastern Time, depending on what else we got going on and how soon I can get started, all that good stuff. But around this time, every Friday afternoon, Eastern Time, and then of course whatever the relevant time is for wherever you are in the world. We do this for Extra Life, hence why our faction here in Extra Life is called Nice Hospitaler. All this good stuff. Oh, we got a couple of people on today too as well. Excellent. But yes, it's Extra Life. We're raising money here. We play games and raise money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, which you can see my little banner for CHOP right up there. 100% of what I raise through Extra Life goes directly to the hospital, goes directly to helping the kids. So that's what Extra Life is all about. It's essentially playing games and raising money for the Children's Miracle Network here in North America, which includes hospitals in Canada, obviously the United States, and Puerto Rico. You're so narrow. Is that see chat bar? Yes, yeah. That's just so we can. Oh, let me point the other. Yeah, see chat over there. I have this. The black bar over on this side, just I've shrunk the game screen on this overlay, because this is pretty much, I think this is pretty much the only overlay that I have here that I can actually use chat on for the most part fairly decently. So yeah, that's why I've done it this way. That way we can see chat and we can see everybody talking. Because we do have a few people who lurk around and join us as well for here. But yes, some exciting announcements is that right up here we can or up there you can see my goal here. I get to update my goal here. We've gotten some donations. I've now raised $285. Ooh, let's do this for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia as everything goes haywire. And of course, just as soon as I start this, the monk chant starts up to ruin my segue and plans here. Actually, what am I doing? Let's not wrong. Here we go. All right, let's do that. That way we can still hear the music. But yes, $285 now. So let me edit this up here. Oh, Extra Life goal. Okay, I don't need to edit it there. I can edit it right here. Makes life easy. So we have surpassed finally my initial goal here of $250. So now we can raise this up to $300, which means we're still only $15 away from our new goal here. Of course, the ultimate goal is $1,000 this year. And right, goal 300, 285. Yep, we're good there. Excellent. Game's up. I need OBS back. There we go. There we go. So let's adjust this. Yeah, so the ultimate goal is $300. Or yeah, not $300. $1,000. If I can get that, I will dye my hair purple come November 3rd. Right around this time is when I'm going to be starting our marathon. Of course, obviously, with Stronghold Kingdoms. So that's November 3rd through November 4th. We're going to be playing 25 straight hours there. The ultimate goal to reach at the end, by the end of the marathon, is $1,000, or well, really end of the year. The fundraising year doesn't end until December 31st. So the ultimate goal for me this year is to raise $1,000 for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia by the end of the year. But if I can raise that before I start my marathon on November 3rd, so if I can get that around November 1st, November 2nd, if I can have $1,000 in the bank for the kids at CHOP, then I will dye my hair purple for the marathon. So I've earned the t-shirt. I've earned the wonderful celebration t-shirt, or as Battery describes it, the shirt that looks like his daughter threw up a rainbow all over it. But nevertheless, I will wear that proudly for everybody who has thus far made a donation. So that should be coming in a couple of weeks here. In the meantime, what else have we got for you? We've got lots going on. We've got a quest we have completed. We have destroyed some bandit caps, yeah. So we get 5,000 faith points for that. So let's complete that straight away as well. So let's collect our faith points. Yeah. Indeed, let's see what's popped up now. Vandal 2. Oh, we have to ransack a higher ranked player's castle. Okay, so we got to do some ransacking. We do have Daring Raid here, which I was hoping to get done during today's stream, rather quite easily, until I noticed this morning that Cocornin, I believe it is pronounced, no longer has any flags to be raided. So since Taz is here with us on stream, I am going to ask, since he just took over, where is it that you just, Dadong, took over another empty parish here, so Taz has control of Dadong. If it would be possible for me to raid them flags from Dadong there, from you, so I can get that quest out of the way during the show today. Hopefully it won't require you to do too much damage. Okay, good. Yeah, do too much damage to the parish there. So we will definitely be doing that. Thank you for that. I got on as soon as I can today, so I didn't even go through and clear out my unnecessary reports yet. So we're going to do that right quick here. The enemy is vanquished, so we have no more siege camps harassing us today. A few more, right, Wolf Lair, some things I did this morning. Oh, yeah, we will take a look at the bandit camps that we have attacked over the last over the last 24 hours. It was actually a 24-hour quest. I don't need to see any enemy attacks. So we'll get rid of those today. So we do have quite a bit. We do have treasure castles we're going to look at for our battle report of the week, in addition to Emperor and Empress Bubba taking on the Wolf. So we will do that as well for battle report of the week. Yeah, Cocornin here. We'll take a look at this now. Empress Bubba doing some stuff in Cocornin, and of course take a look at the quests we have completed. So let's go into filters here, select none. So here's our quests that we have completed. Healing the sick. So I did the healing quest this week. That was to cure 500 points of disease. So we cleared out some of the disease that was lingering about. Of course, we saw last week those two villages up to the northwest of us, or two parishes rather, that had maxed out disease. Parish to Donglink. Okay, good. Let me take a look at that over here. Ugh. Trying to think, because I gotta get into the keep to raid the flag. Trying to see what would be the easiest here. Yeah, because the keep is enclosed. Bunch of ballistas. See if I can come in the back door here. I'd still have to destroy your gatehouse. or dig up your moat, which I don't want you to have to destroy towers or the turrets there. So I guess I'll come in through the back door anyway. That'll probably be the simplest thing to do, because that'll require the least amount of damage and stuff to do. Yeah, yeah, if you just take down the, if you can just take down the gatehouse, and that little, and those little bits of the killing pits there that aren't triggered, on both sides of the gatehouse, that should do it. I mean, the only problem would be the ballistas, but I don't necessarily want you to have to destroy any of the ballistas, unless you don't mind doing so. And we'll see how that goes. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so you did the front door. All right, that works. That works fine then. That'll work fine. So we'll just come in the front door then. So Taz took down the... oh, I didn't want to close Moobot out. All right, so good. Yes, we did healing the sick. Let me get my Moobot back in here. My Moobot screen so I can see chat. Besides, well, I can see chat over there too, but this way I've got more control over here. Okay, there we go. So other quests I did this week: Striking Fear, which is Inquisitions. So I did Inquisition Cocornin. For that was 30 points of Inquisition, as I recall. So that was nice, quick, and easy, that one. Gold Hoard, so that was raising 10,000 gold in 24 hours. Now that could be just having an income, you know, either through taxing your populace or selling stuff to your markets. So that was another quick and easy one to get out of the way. Gold Hoard. And of course the one we just did justice to was destroying 10 bandit camps within 24 hours. We have an achievement, Ballista Crazy Double Diamond, so that's for firing off ballista in your castle. I forget exactly how many that was, but I can actually look at that right quick here. Right here, Ballista Crazy Double Diamond. So that was fire over 100,000 ballista bolts in your castle. So we're up to 104,000. Next level, of course, is 500,000. Gotta love those big old jumps that Firefly put in for that stuff. What am I looking for? I'm looking for reports. Thank you. Excellent. Cards, factions, elections, anything. I don't think there's anything else here. Of course, for those two quests are Monk Inquisitions. So there, and of course Monk Restorations for our healing quest. So nice bit of honor there. Nice bit of honor indeed. 100 points, 100 honor points for each point of disease removed, if my math is correct there. Let me see, select all. Can I select all? Nope, select none. That was the wrong select all. Nothing to worry about vassals, nothing to worry about house. There's our charter. Worry about trade, forging, scouting. Of course, Empress scouted out Cocorn in there for us. So let's get rid of this stuff here. And we also will be, of course, building a few more things in our villages today, and continuing to work on our castles as well. You expect me to hold myself to chat rules? Of course, never you, Nadir, never you. Catch Kumi in the house. So, Eva. Okay, so they scouted out Eva. Let's take a look at Eva here. Where is Eva? Oh, I think Eva's right here next to us. Yes, which is yeah, I was considering this one, but I actually don't know what's going on here, because we do have House 6 and House 19 in here. I'm gonna have to look back at the old videos here, because I don't recall This may have been a House 17 parish that somebody went inactive, and for some reason, neither one of these guys have decided to take up mantle of stewardship, which could mean that they are inactive as well. I don't know if Taz has any information on that, but so yeah, we have. Thank you, Empress, for the report on that. That actually might be nice and easy to grab some flags from too. So I'll take a look at that, and of course there's Kakornin. Nice and easy, wide open. Of course, I had plenty of flags, but now, of course, does us no good. Somebody already snagged them. I don't want quests, I want reports. I gotta remember to hit the right buttons here. The big villa was House 7 till yesterday. Ah, okay. So he was in House 7. He's now moved to House 6. So he is active. Why he hasn't taken stewardship, I don't know. So, because I might do that then. I might split between the Dong. I'll have Don Mariano grab the flags from the Dong, and then Lapu Lapu can grab the flags from Eva. What I'll do, I'll just I'll mail both of those guys. Just let them know I'm doing it for a quest, and if they need the flags back, that they can have them if necessary. 216 flags. I don't think they're going to miss about a dozen or so. I don't think that won't be too much of an issue. Oh, captured. Okay, so he capped it. All right. So I will mail them shortly here as soon as we go through and see if there's anything else of import. Of course, all the forwarded attacks here that we will be looking at for our battle report of the week today. Defense, let's see what we got for defense. So the snake, a couple of snake attacks and pig attacks I'm going to take a look at here. I've saved in particular. Oh, wait a minute. Monk Chant's back. Monk Chant, Monk Chant, Monk Chant. Okay, well, that's a better chant because that one doesn't seem to set off any red flags with YouTube. And enemy attacks, which we can. Enemy arrived, enemy arrived, enemy is vanquished, enemy is vanquished. So good. So we're safe, hopefully, I think. Here, let's see here. Enemy arrives, enemy vanquished. Arrived. So, okay, so they were short. They were about 3 to 4 day bandit camp, siege camps. So they will be popping up back again in another couple of days. Usually when it's only 3 to 4 days that the siege camp is in the parish, it's only 3 to 4 days that it's out of the parish and it comes back, usually for a week. Open up Don Mariano. I will place it on me. You attack with your villages on both parishes. Then, yeah, we can do that. Well, hold on a sec, because that might work. I don't have any army in either of my. That's not what I wanted to do. That's where I wanted to go. Yeah, I don't have any army in either of my villages up here. So that would end up taking too long to attack from my villages. It'll be just as it'll actually be just as easy to go with our original plan of hitting the Dong there, because for purposes of the quest, this is very important here. For purposes of the quest, you can raid flags with the parish armies, and it will count. For the purposes of where is it in here? For the purposes of the achievement here, the Flag Raider achievement, which this is, parish armies capturing flags will not count for the achievement. For the achievement, you have to use your own village armies, but for the quest itself, you can use parish armies, and it will work. For the quest, or at least it used to. Of course, that may have changed since I last did this on USA 2, but we'll see. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go off and start with the attacks here. What? Why must you do that? Oh my god, if this monk chants. So what we're going to do here, so I don't have to keep doing this, is just leave the music off for the time being. We want to attack Dodong. Oh, I forgot. I don't have a report of Dodong. Still, like you say. All right. I started on USA 1 yesterday. Oh, did you really? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because I actually looked. I guess I might have mentioned this last week that USA 2 was shut down now. It was over. It has ended. It's actually kind of surprised that USA 2 went so quickly after that. Even before USA 1. USA 1 is still going. So what I want to do is just to... let me send all these guys in first because I want to see what the losses are going to be here. So I can sort of judge. Don't want a gold raid. We just want to vandalize. And we'll just go like that. So even that's 10 minutes in attack there. Oh, I get a free card too. Let's take a look at that. Almost forgot about that. Adds a few vegetables to your granary, so we get 1,400 vegetables added to our granary. Should we play that card? USA 1 is in age 5, still 12 houses in the race. Yes, and there are 7 ages. So there's age 5, then age 6, and age 7 is technically called the final age, if I recall correctly. But yeah, USA 2 blitzed through pretty quick after we entered age... I think I was last on USA 2 during age 4. I think that was the last time I actually played USA 2, was when it was still in age 4. In the meantime, let's do this. We're going to pop this out because we don't want to necessarily show anything. Oh, Sweetleaf. I know Sweetleaf. It's been a while since you spoke last. I hope all is well. I want to reach out to you about a player in your faction who is voting against the steward in one of the parishes in South. Okay, so this might be something I'm going to forward to Taz right now. So you just send it to me. Okay. Let me see here. Yes, looks like we're the only ones on here. Okay, he forward to our HM, and we will handle the situation. All right, so let me forward this to Taz. There you are. FYI. Forward. Okay, there we go. So that takes care of that. So, now what we can do, I can bring this back because, woohoo! Oh, look at that then. Because Waiting in the Dark and Sir Plastus. Okay, so Waiting in the Dark and Sir Plastus. So we want to write new mail. We want to go Waiting in the Dark. Let's add him, please. Thank you. Waiting in the Dark and Senior Plastus. Senior Plastus. So let's add that. So we'll go flag rating. Greetings. Greetings. I am BJ Weiler of Knights Hospitaller. If I don't even know if I spelled that correctly, but it should be close enough. I just wanted to let you know that I was just going to do a quick flag rating quest for a live stream I am doing. If you have need of the flags I will be taking, just let me know, and I will we can make arrangements for, and we can, because I can't return them, they actually have to raid them back. We can make arrangements for you to get them back. That should be good enough. Thanks. BJ. Oh, let's do a PS too. PS. If interested, you can watch my live streams every Friday during this time. At, might as well do a little bit of shameless self-promotion while I'm at it, right? HTTPS, if I remember how to do HTML here. .tv /BJ Wilder, or forward-leaning slash, I think that is technically. We will send the mail. Boop. Okay, there we go. So good. We can just get rid of that. So let's pop here. So we want to attack here. Nothing else. So this should be a quick in and out here. Depending if they have a Sally Forth. So we'll see if there's a Sally Forth. I don't want a gold raid. We just want flags, so we'll do that. We'll see what comes about. We'll do this. We'll attack with this. And we'll go with that. We still got some wolf lairs to do here. And we'll be getting on with the bulk of our show here momentarily. Let's check out my standings here. So we're up to 129th here for killing wolves. So after today, or well, after the show today, we should be leapfrogging ahead of Hacked, possibly Lady X. We're about 300 wolves behind her, so it just depends on the size of the wolf lairs we got lingering about here that we can hit. Of course, you know, the bulk of our time here today will be getting this quest done, which, right, I do have it active. Good. So depending how long that takes, we'll see. We have really moved up in the rankings here for bandits. Of course, having that quest yesterday helped immensely. Oh, look at that. We're only one away from the top 175. So I might go searching for another bandit camp around here. There's got to be one around here somewhere. In close proximity? Yes. No? Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. There's no bandit camps close by. Now there's, oh, there we go. Okay, one in Deneo. Looks like that'll be the closest one. Of course, there are a ton down south here too that I saw. So yeah, we'll knock out bandit camp. They'll bump us up in the rankings a little bit there. In the meantime, I think that's good for our introductory segment here. Again, so we'll save. Okay, we did look at that. Oh, I'm missing some more filters here. Capital attacks. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. So we'll take a look at our bandit camps, and let's take a look at Empress Bubba attacking Iba and Kokorman. So much different when there's no music. Okay, I'll take a look at that. You want me to read that on live stream or just off stream to myself? So what did, oh, she did a gold raid. That's what she did. Okay. Okay, let's actually I can just see the results now. We don't need to wait. Whoa, that was a quick raid. There's a lot of gold in there. All right, let's take a look at her hidden Kakornin. Now Kakornin we might actually gold raid. All right, so this was a gold raid. Let's see what she got out of there. 39,000. So, well, somebody hit all the flags, so there's probably no gold left in there either. On? Okay. No gold left. That's what I figured, yeah. Usually when it's an open parish like that and people raid flags, you naturally might as well raid the gold, too. All right, good. So that's Empress Bubba. And when we return, we will read the mail and get on with all the other good stuff we got going on here. Actually, we're going to stick right around here. So I don't think I'm going to do videos today. I think I'm just going to read a couple more of those stories. If I can get in the right folder here. Like we did last week. Overlays and images. This would be commercials. Chop. And here we go. Okay, so good. We read Grayson last week, so I think we read Courtney not too long ago. So what we're going to do, we're going to read Pierce's story for our little segment here. And again, this is for Extra Life. This is sort of why I participate in Extra Life every year. This is my 5th year of doing Extra Life. Again, thank you to everybody who did those donations. For those of you who may just be joining us, we opened up the show with some great news here in that I've raised $200 since last week. Last week we were at $85. This week we're at $285. So $200 we've raised this week. I was able to bump up my initial goal of $250 to $300 now. And of course, 100%, every single penny of that $285 goes directly to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, who I am supporting, who I am representing, who am I participating for, however you want to term that, for the kids of this hospital. So that's great stuff. I'm already that initial goal out of the way. That's so good. Such a relief and exciting to be able to do that. But these kids here are the reason why I Extra Life. One of the reasons. There's several reasons I do it. But here's Pierce. There's Pierce there as a 16-year-old teenager. So let's see what Pierce's story is. Meet Pierce from Delaware. At 11 years old, Pierce was quite the athlete. She loved to play ice hockey. Did she really? Impressive. I've read all these stories before, but sometimes, it's been so long that you forget, or as you're reading them, you're focusing on other stuff as you're reading them too, and it just... impressive. And run track, which is cool because my oldest daughter, who is now 12 years old, also runs track, cross country, and regular track in the spring. She's running cross country now, and as well as playing soccer, which we got a soccer match at 6:30 today, so about 2 hours from now. So that's why I tried to get on as soon as possible today. So we'll be going for about another hour and 20 minutes or so before we have to get off and get ready for the game. But anyway, about Pierce. She always pushed herself to reach her goals, but when Pierce started to get headaches nearly every day, she knew something wasn't right. Pierce was taken to a local hospital, and after 8 hours of testing, doctors performed a CT scan that revealed a large mass in her brain. Pierce was then transported to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and underwent emergency brain surgery. Doctors at CHOP revealed that the tumor was, in fact, malignant. After more testing, she was diagnosed with a rare form of medulloblastoma brain cancer that had spread to her spine. Pierce participated on an intense experimental treatment at CHOP. While this route of treatment was promising, it also came with a warning label of many cognitive challenges to be faced in her future. Pierce completed 31 rounds of high-dose radiation to her entire head and spine, as well as multiple rounds of chemotherapy. Pierce was an inpatient at CHOP for over 5 months. Finally, she was diagnosed as no evidence of a disease. Awesome. 7 years later, Pierce is now a thriving 18-year-old. She has recently completed her first year of college, a milestone that was not always promised. The Children's Miracle Network at CHOP helps to make things just a little bit easier for patients like Pierce. 100% of the funds raised stay local and benefit vital patient care programs and services that truly make a difference in the life of a child, helping them to heal and cope with the health care experience. Help make miracles happen by making a donation today. So yes, that is Pierce's story. Again, some of these stories that we have, both the one specific that I have for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, as well as the ones that we do have for Extra Life, as well as a whole. Some really incredible stories here, and obviously heartbreaking stories as well. But again, I've actually had this for a couple of years now, so she's probably I would say she'd probably be about 20 right now. I think I believe this story we got is about 2 years old when this story was written. So she'd be 18 and still in college, hopefully today. So good. But again, it's because of the money we raise through the Children's Miracle Network and by extension Extra Life that kids like Pierce actually have a life. Obviously, that kind of diagnosis, could possibly be, the end of the line. That could be, life threatening. Obviously, life threatening, but in any other circumstances in any other part of the world, more than likely Pierce would not be with us right now. But it's because of this money that we raised through CMN and Extra Life. That the Children's Hospital in Philadelphia in particular can do a lot of this groundbreaking stuff and do a lot of these really intensive therapies and surgeries and procedures and stuff, and really make a difference by saving these kids' lives. Again, through the last few months that we've been doing these stories, both reading and through the videos that we do. That highlights stuff from the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Children, and this story in particular, Pierce is from Delaware. They sent her up from Delaware to go to CHOP because of the reputation that CHOP has for doing this stuff. And again, the story we read earlier in the summer, June or July, I think, when we read the story about Aaron and Abby, the conjoined twins. Again, if I recall, they were from Virginia. They came up to CHOP specifically to have the separation surgery. Again, because of the high level of the high level that CHOP operates at for everything. Again, they're undergoing research and development for recreating their womb for premature babies. They performed the first ever successful double hand transplant for a young boy a few years ago. So CHOP we're I guess almost lucky enough to say that I live in an area where I have a premier children's hospital. That God forbid, again, Aaron also an athlete. You never know what could happen, but hopefully we never need CHOP. But again, if we do, I feel fortunate to live in an area where we have the premier children's hospital to be able to take care of my kids if something unfortunate should happen to them. So that's again another one of the reasons why I Extra Life, because you got kids, you never know what can happen, you never know what tomorrow could bring. So should that day ever come, we have to utilize the services of the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, then I can know, hey, I did my part to help the hospital be able to treat my kids to the best of their ability. So another one of the reasons why I perform Extra Life every year for the last 5 years. So great stuff going on there. Again, even $1 can make the difference to the hospital, to the kids. $1 can buy a bottle a specialized nipple for a baby bottle that allows a child with a mouth deformity to nurse. So $1 can even make a difference in the child's life. So if anybody out there can donate, please, information is down below the description of this video, both the highlight here on Twitch and of course when I upload this to YouTube. Check out those links as well. Thank you, everybody.